Well, everybody, we're back in the green room here at IFIBERONE News Radio, and I'm happy to have our first green room guest of the year. It's Jay Bird Love. Hello, how are you?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Of the year.
That's it.
What's going on, man? What's going on, Dougie?
Not a lot.
How are we
and
doing, Dougie?
We're really excited to have you here and performing for us. You're going to do a couple songs after we chat for a little bit. First off, though, tell us all a little bit about yourself.
Oh, man. Well, here I am. That's about it.
Nice.
No, I'm just
Let's
kidding.
get to the music. No,
I mean, yeah, so about myself. Let's see. Well, I was born in Berkeley, California in a bathtub.
Okay.
So we can start there.
Sure.
And then we
That's a
can
whole
skip
show, I
forward to growing up in Gig Harbor.
Okay.
And that's where I went to school. I kind of went back and forth, and I would always write lyrics, maybe in high school and stuff like that. But I really got into playing instruments, playing guitar specifically after high school, about when I was 19. And a lot of people ask me how long I've been playing, and I'm like, well, I've been playing for maybe 7 years, but the amount of hours that I've played is a lot different.
Sure.
And when I started playing, it kind of stuck like glue to my fingers, and I've been having a good time. And I mean, maybe I got a little off topic here.
No, it's perfect. From Berkeley to Gig Harbor, there's a lot of musical influences that come from those two locations, Washington and California. What are some of the ones that you key off of?
I mean, Oakland, San Francisco, Berkeley, all those. That's kind of a little trifecta there.
Mm-hmm.
The Bay Area definitely had a big impact on me. But Washington is so beautiful, and even though it rains a lot, you know, that's a little rough sometimes.
Sure.
But hey, I love it up here.
And some of the inspirations that you've kind of followed along, or like how would your musical styling would be considered more along the lines of who?
You know, I released a new single called I Came Back For You that kind of, I guess you can go, is almost like a Chili Peppers kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite single I've released so far. So definitely peep that if you haven't already. And I guess I kind of keep it mellow sometimes when I'm performing by myself. Sort of has like a Jack Johnson-y. I'll pull out some harmonicas sometimes. I won't be doing that today, but maybe like a little Neil Young kind of action. But sometimes I like to get funky and groovy, maybe a little funky folk mix in there. It's hard to pinpoint artists because when I started playing guitar, I stopped listening to music. It was weird. I was like just so fascinated in making sounds that I just didn't listen to music very often. It was kind of interesting.
You can find that new single on Spotify. I listened to it earlier today, and
Apple
now
Music.
that you mentioned the Chili
YouTube.
Peppers reference there, I do hear that. I was thinking, I was kind of going in a reggae-ish type of feel too when I heard some.
Kind of, yeah.
It sounded really good.
Yeah, pretty funky.
So, are you normally solo, or do you have a backup band, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I've been playing solo a lot because sometimes it's hard to rely on a full crew to get everyone together and do that. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm not going to stop playing music because I can't get together a bunch of guys. But I used to play in Southern California in Orange County. I lived down there for a year and a half. We had a 4-piece going on, bass, drums, and 2 guitars, 2 vocals. We were singing some harmonies with my buddy Eric Mickelson. He has a band called the Jetties down in California. Pretty sweet. But my last actually trip to Georgia, I played with an organ player and a drummer, and so we got a full sound. He's playing bass with his left hand on the organ, and then doing the fancy stuff with his right hand. And very talented guy, Adam Holiday, and my buddy Will Brown, drummer. So we played a couple gigs over there not too long ago, just right before, December, late December. So
You've been at the Robin Hood Village in Union, which has got a storied history of great musicians that have come through the Union area. You were at Rhythm and Rye just a little bit ago in Olympia.
Yep.
You mentioned Georgia. You mentioned California. One of the songs we're playing is from Utah. So
and these are all solo gigs.
You make your way around the country a lot? You like touring? I mean, is this something that's going on?
Yeah, so actually I build tents for work. I work for Under Canvas, and we build canvas tents, and I pretty much put my foot in the door at all the music spots, and then I play along the way as well, and it's a way for me to travel with no excuses, because they need me to travel to each campsite to build up these canvas tents that people, that glampers rent out. Yeah. Wow. Glamorous camping, if y'all don't know what that means yet, but
that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I would like to say that I was on tour for only music, but I find a way to plug in at these spots that I've connected with in the past on the road, and just to keep the music live and the vibes live. Maybe someday the music will pay itself, you know.
For sure.
But summer I was full-time solo gigging before I did this job. So that was cool. It was the first time I was able to.
Exciting.
Yeah, it was very exciting to just be able to only do music and, you know, play a lot, you know, maybe 10, 12 gigs a month or so. And it was great, yeah.
We'll put the links to your Facebook page again on this as well. You can also find them on Instagram at jbirdlove. Spotify, Apple Music, as you mentioned, has some songs as well. YouTube, all right. And so you're going to do 2 songs for us here in just a moment. The first song, what do you got for us?
This song is about being on the road, but this always happens to me for some reason. I'll write a song before it actually happens to me. Mm-hmm. Very often this happens. Not all the time. So a lot of times I'll write about experiences, but being on the road, this song just fits perfectly into what was going on. It's called Birds in the Morning, and you know, I'm sleeping in the car in between camps, just because we're in long distances. You know, it might take a few days to get from camp to camp, and just listening to the birds in the morning, the sun coming up, and starting the day like that, and sort of has a little bit more in-depth meaning, but I'd like other people to interpret their way. Yeah, interpret it their way.
So right after this quick break, we'll hear Birds in the Morning from J. Bird Love here in the Green Room.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is J. Bird Love, and I'm going to play an original tune called Birds in the Morning. It's about being on the road a little bit and staying in touch with the beauty of life a little bit here. It goes exactly like this. Hold on tight, going on the road for a little more while than you know. A little more than you're used to. What do we have to lose? I'm going oh la la when I'm singing in the car. Don't know who you are, ain't that the best part? Hey, as long as you're okay today. I don't know about tomorrow, no, I haven't got that far yet. But as long as I don't try too hard. I listen to them birds chirp in the morning. I understand what they're saying now. Even though I can't word it, I pick up what they're laying down. And they sure sing well. They tell a good story. If you know how to breathe, life will never be boring anymore. Just breathe, it's all you need. If you know how to breathe, it's all you need. Just breathe, it's all you need. I listen to the birds chirp in the morning. I understand what they're saying now. Even though I can't word it, I pick up what they're laying down. Oh la la, when I'm singing in the car, don't know where we are, ain't that the best part? Hey, as long as you're okay today, I don't know about tomorrow, no, I haven't got that far yet. But as long as I don't try too hard, as long as we don't spread apart, I can't whistle, that's good enough. It's a bird sound. Wow. Thanks for letting me share that with y'all. This next one, also very special to me. It was kind of hard to pick which two songs to play today, but this is the newest song, and in my travels I wrote this in Moab, Utah, and it's called Walking into Space. Kind of a trip, but the stars are so bright out there, I was really taken back, and I would go to really high elevation spots, and gosh, I feel like saying so many things right now. All right. But yeah, Walking into Space, written in Moab, Utah, inspired by the universe. The frickin' universe, man. It goes like this. Grass is green on my side today. I see some trouble and I walk away. I don't mind going my own way, like walking into space. The sun will shine at least one more time. It seems to happen that way. I don't need much to have me some fun. I'll keep on walking into space. Walking into space. Walking into space. Shooting stars really ain't that far away, and who we are is so much more than this. Can you feel this gift? I'm walking into space. Walking into space. I'll keep on walking into space. I listen to the way that the water comes down on the ground. I can say that, oh, I found what I'm looking for. I'll keep on walking into space. walking into space, walking into space. Oh, shooting stars ain't that far away. Who we are is so much more than this. Can you feel this gift? I said, shooting stars ain't that far away. Who we are is so much more than this. Feel it. Walking into space, I'll keep on walking into space. Oh, I'm walking into space, I'll keep on walking into space.
Once again, still here in the green room with Jaybird Love. Those songs were great. Those were awesome. Walking in Space, Birds in Morning. You can find those on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Where you at with these?
Yep, those are actually new ones that I'm going to be recording. So in order to hear those online, you're just going to have to follow my Instagram page and my Facebook, or one or the other, or follow my Spotify artist page, Jaybird Love. And those will be coming out sooner than later.
Instagram as well, Jaybird
yes,
Love.
For now, my new release, I Came Back For You, is by far my favorite song yet that I've released, and I hope y'all check that out soon.
Where did you record that?
I recorded that in Georgia.
Okay.
Yes, with my buddy Christian. Yeah, we recorded that in his bedroom, and it was like the best sound I think I've ever got. I've recorded in nice studios before, but there's just something about, the mix and the master is definitely one of the most important factors there, as long as you got an interface and a guitar and a mic and all that stuff, then you're good to go pretty much.
It's
and
amazing you can do all that in bedrooms. It sounds
crazy.
great in there. It sounds the song sounds great.
Yeah, thank you.
You can find it on Spotify. He's also on Facebook. We'll put the shared links on this interview when we post that. If you are interested in coming in the green room, send us a message on Facebook. But again, thank you for coming out and playing some songs for us today, talking with me.
Of course. Thank you guys for inviting me. Thank you, Green Room. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Stoked to be out here. So, yeah.
Very cool. Thank you much.
Awesome. Thank you.